In the 1990s, in a small, remote town nestled at the foot of Japan's Misty Mountains, there stood an old house on the edge of the village. Haruka, a young schoolteacher, had inherited it from her parents, who had passed when she was a child. The house was quiet, almost too quiet, surrounded by dense bamboo groves and thick fog that rolled in every evening. One summer night, after a long day at the school where she taught the local children, Haruka returned home, weary and craving rest. She went straight to the bathroom to freshen up, standing before the large antique mirror her mother had always used. As she adjusted her hair, she felt a strange chill in the air. Her reflection, however, didn't seem to move with her. It smiled. She didn't. Haruka froze, her heart racing as the smile in the mirror widened, unnatural and wide like an eerie grin. Startled, she quickly turned away, but the moment she glanced back, she was met with glowing eyes staring from the reflection, eyes that weren't her own. Terrified, Haruka backed away, running to her bedroom and locking the door behind her. She spent the rest of the night wide awake, staring at the walls, hearing whispers echoing from the bathroom. The next day, she visited an elderly woman, Mrs. Tanaka, who lived in the village. Mrs. Tanaka had lived in the area for decades and knew all the stories. The old woman explained that Haruka's house had once belonged to a samurai's widow, a woman whose lover had betrayed her, causing her to die of heartbreak. Her spirit, they said, was trapped inside the mirrors, waiting for someone to take her place. Haruka moved out shortly after. The house remains abandoned, and the mirror still sits in the bathroom waiting.